Hey, what's up you guys? Today I'm here with a video about what's on my iPad mini. Here's my little baby. So I have cases because I used to have the first gen iPad mini. This is the 5th, but the 5th is bigger than the first. It's like 0.0001 millimeter bigger, so the cases won't fit anymore, and because we're in quarantine right now, cannot do much. So yeah, I don't have a case on it. I used to put the other case I own, but I was like taking notes for my classes, and the cases, because they're a little smaller, they were bothering me while I was writing, so now I don't have a case on it for the moment being. And same goes for the, like, I have a screen protector, but it's plastic, not glass. I have a screen protector, but because it's for the iPad mini 1st gen, it's a little small. I don't know if you can tell, but like it stops here, like the screen goes up there, but for what it's worth, it's good. So I just have for like equipment, I have the Apple Pencil 1st generation, because the 2nd generation only works with the Pros, and yeah, I was like, you know, I need that. That was like a splurge. It's not that I needed, but I just wanted it because I wanted to draw on iPad and see how good it is, and taking notes with that is super easy and super convenient. So I really like that I bought this, even though it wasn't like super needed. But I'm gonna set this aside. So screen record, 3, 2, 1. So for the lock screen, I just found it on Pinterest, nothing much interesting, and it's with Touch ID that I unlock it. Oh, here's Netflix. I was watching Netflix. So I have only 2 pages of apps. I don't need more, and I have the widgets on the side. For the widgets, I only have like my calendar, even though I don't use my calendar on the iPad. I have the news, because I feel like, yeah, it could be interesting to have the news. I have the screen time, the weather, some tips, and the batteries percentage the batteries percentage for the iPad and the Apple Pencil, because otherwise I would never know how much battery does my Apple Pencil has left. So on the first page we have FaceTime, calendar, photos, and I don't think I have much photos. Nope. Yeah, nope. We have photos. So on the first page we have FaceTime, calendar, photos, camera, contact, clock, maps, notes, and app stores, and settings. I am never on this first page. I never use it. So yeah. On the second page, I divided everything into folders except the last app, but I have utilities, which is basically all the apps that I never use. So I have Adblock, tips, voice memos, find my iPad, which is really important if I ever lose my iPad, photo booth, GarageBand, iMovie, mail, files, Gmail, shortcuts. I have Adblock, but I'm gonna delete that right now actually, because it's taking up space and I don't use that. Into the interesting apps now. I have productivity, and on productivity I have Google Docs, Moodle, Books, OneNote, and Word. I use Docs for everything that is like group projects, and that I need to like, yeah, we need to write resumes and things like that. So even in quarantine we can still work on the projects, and like you can comment on what people say, so it's really good, I feel like, because you could be like, oh, you can comment on a part of the text someone wrote and be like, oh, I didn't see that one like this, maybe try this or that, so it's really good. Moodle is what my university uses to, like, not for the online classes, they use Teams, but it's for like all the information about the classes, the slides and everything, it's on there. Books is where I transfer all the slides on my iPad, so I can highlight and write down the important points that the teacher say on the class, during the class. OneNote is where I take like notes, obviously, but here I just took notes of all the texts. I have like so many readings for my psychology class, so I just took notes of all my readings there, and I took them with the Apple Pencil because it's easier for me. And I have Word. I used Word just to like take notes on what like my teacher said during our last like conversation for our group project. So I just took notes there because it's easier and it's prettier than on the notes app. I don't really like how the writing look like when you're writing on the notes app. I prefer the Word app, so that's why. And our university gives us like free access to everything that's Microsoft related, so PowerPoint, Notes, Excel, etc., etc. So that's why our university is also taking classes on Teams, but I use Teams on my laptop because if you've seen my last vlog, I think it was on my last vlog, I was following classes, and so I use it on my laptop so I can cast it on my TV with Chromecast. Next folder is games. I only have 3 games. I have Simpsons Tapped Out, Kardashians game, obviously Kim Kardashian, and Criminal Minds. It's the new game I just added. These are the only 3 games I actually play. Then we have social. Because it's my iPad, I didn't want to put all my social media on it because I only have 64 gigs. Like, I didn't want to pollute my iPad with unnecessary apps on it. So I only have Facebook Messenger, so I can send messages to my friends, and I'm not going to open this because obviously it's going to open conversations. I have my Facebook, which is the only social media that's actually private, so I'm not going to give it out to you. And I have Pinterest, which is literally where I find inspiration for all the paintings, my wallpapers, pictures of Joshua Hong, because obviously he's the love of my life. So I just like spend a lot of time like scrolling through like images to see like making mood boards. Then we have photo and video, which is called like this, but it's just with the apps that I use to like watch animes or watch YouTube. It's Crunchyroll and the YouTube app. I actually was watching My Hero Academia. I finished it, like I'm up to date, so now I'm just waiting for season 5 and I'm really sad. And I wanted to start Ace Attorney, but the anime is based on the video games, so I haven't finished all the video games, like the DS games that Ace Attorney has. So I don't want to get spoiled the story, so I'm not watching the anime yet. And I have One Piece, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but it's now on Netflix, so I might start on Netflix rather than there. And yeah, so that's it for this folder. Then I have my drawing folder, which has Adobe Illustrator Draw. So I made some like drawings of Shoto Todoroki. Wow. Sailor Saturn here. I made Baljeet from Phineas and Ferb because I love Phineas and Ferb. And I use that to like try to get better at drawing on like drawing digitally. May I say I still prefer like drawing with like a crayon and a sheet of paper. I still struggle a lot with that, but I'm getting better. The other app that I use is Painter, which actually I prefer for the, what is it called? For the brushes and type of pens that you can have. This one feels more like a pen, this app, when you're drawing, so I use it to like make sketches of like things I struggle drawing. So here you have a mouth, a nose, hands, which are the things I struggle the most, which are kind of the most important things. So that app I use. And I also have Adobe Fresco, but it says that it's with painting, but I haven't even logged in. But it's for painting apparently, and I haven't tried it yet, but who knows, it looks interesting. And last folder I have is editing, which has YouTube Studio. So if you're a YouTuber, you know that this app lets you see your analytics, how many likes, how many comments, how many people have seen your videos, what is your ratio, what is the age, like, yeah, what kind of people watches your videos, and you can like edit the thumbnail there. Like you can put the thumbnail, you can edit the little box with the information. I don't know what's going. Yeah, I really suck at this. And I have PixArt, which I use to make all my thumbnails. I decided to stop making them with, actually, I used to make my thumbnails with Photoshop on my laptop, but I saw so many people doing them on their iPads with the Apple Pencil and this app, PixArt. So I really wanted to try. And so I made, but I don't know, all photos. I made like all of my like little thumbnails for the last, like, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My last 6 videos were, the thumbnails were made with that app, PixArt, and I really like how they turned out, so I think I'm gonna stick to it and stick doing this with my iPad, which I find actually easier because it took me time to understand how Photoshop worked properly, so I really like with that one. It's easier to do things. And finally, the last app is Camera Connect, which links my camera right there. Hi, my Canon to my iPad, like through Wi-Fi. I can send the pictures that are taken there to my iPad immediately. So that's how I take, like, when I take thumbnails and everything like that, I just send it immediately to my iPad and I edit there. I don't have like to go to my laptop, import it to my laptop, and then import it to my iPad through AirDrop. There we go. And the last 4 apps that are always there are Messages. It's not the Wi-Fi iPad mini, it's just the normal regular, no, what, it's not the SIM card iPad mini, but like the Wi-Fi, like, regular one, the cheaper one. So I don't text anybody. I guess I could text people with iMessage, but I have Safari, which I use to, like, go to my university website and to search apparently the freedictionary.com, nosological, search words on the internet because I don't know what that means. I have music, but I haven't connected my Apple Music to it, so I only have, like, the music that I bought. Whatever. And finally, and most importantly, we have Netflix. Right now I have been watching Hunter, and I'm at season 1, episode 7. But yeah, I use it to watch, like, pretty much anything and everything. All of my K-dramas, I basically watch them on here or on Viki. But yeah, I watch all my Ghiblis here. How I Met Your Mother, 9th time starting the show. So basically everything is on Netflix, and that's where I watch everything, so yeah, and that's it for today's video about what's on my iPad. The lock screen is from Pinterest, I think. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!